What is your name, location, and occupation?
Hi, my name is Pam Shovelson. I am in New York, specifically on Long Island in Suffolk County. I work for one of the State University system colleges, and I work directly for the provost.
My name is Andrew Shovelson. I currently attend the Ohio State University, so I'm in Columbus, but I'm from Long Island originally, and right now I'm a full-time student, but I'm going to be an accountant.
What generation are you a part of?
I am part of Generation X.
I'm 22 years old, so I'm a part of Gen Z.
What is your favorite type of media and why?
My favorite type of media is the radio. Music has always played an important role in my life, and listening to certain songs brings back great memories.
My favorite type of media is probably Twitter. It's what I spend the most time on because of there's just a lot there. Like I could look at like sports stuff, look at like jokes, like memes, stuff like that, and then also there's like real news and like real like things on Twitter. So it's probably what I'd say my favorite media is.
What types of media do you access in a typical day? How much time do you spend on media?
On a typical day, I listen to the radio. I use social media. I use the internet for both work and listening to the news. And sometimes in the evening, I will watch TV. So that can range anywhere from between 3 and 5 hours a day.
So in a typical day, I'll access a few different types. So like different social media platforms like Twitter, like I mentioned before. I use Instagram a little bit, not as much, and then like TikTok a little bit as well. And then besides social media, I read like I'm subscribed to a few newsletters like on my email, like the Morning Brew, New York Times, and then once a week I'll get like the EY must reads, like Ernst and Young must reads, so I'll read that as well.
Where do you guys go to get new information and news? Why?
To get new information and news, I use the internet and social media. I follow all of the big news stations on social media. I use Google for anything that I don't know and need to know. And I also follow LinkedIn for any career-related news.
So I get my new information and news from those newsletters as well as Twitter mostly. Like for the newsletters, it's kind of just general like big things going on in the world, so that's good. And then Twitter, I can kind of like uh, point it to like my interests more, so that's why I use that.
What historic event did you witness through media? Describe it.
June 17th, 1994. I was in my friend's apartment in New York City. We were watching Game 5 of the NBA Finals, New York Knicks versus the Houston Rockets. All of a sudden, they cut away from the game to show the O.J. Simpson chase. To say that you could hear the whole apartment building screaming is probably an understatement. That is something that I will probably remember where I was and who I was with for the rest of my life. And I think that everyone my generation and older can say the same.
One historical event that I witnessed through media was the attempted assassination on President Trump when he was giving his campaign speech in, I believe, Pittsburgh. And then and then he got shot at again. I don't know, that's absurd that we went through that. I remember, like, trying to learn all about it, like looking at tweets, looking at articles at the time, like New York Times, whatever. Like I'd check that every few hours. Like I don't know, that was very like surreal.
What concerns you about the current state of media?
My concerns with media today really lie with social media and the internet. My concerns include untrue stories, false news, AI generated pictures and videos, criminal activity, not being able to control your personal information, and also just people spending too much time on social media, especially children, and really getting a jaded sense of reality.
Uh, so a concern about the current state of media is just like all like the fake things you see online. I mean, I don't know. When we were kids, I feel like that was like a joke, like, or not a joke, but like a very like big thing. Like, don't believe everything that you see on the internet. But I feel like some people have forgotten that now. And I mean, it gets better with like how Twitter and Instagram and all this stuff has like community notes and like fact checkers. So like some of the fake stuff's being pointed out as fake, which is always good.
How do you feel life without media would be like? Why?
I don't think that a world without media would be possible today. I do think that we've become too accustomed to having everything at our fingertips, all the information we need, all the news we need. I do, however, think that a world without social media would probably be beneficial.
Life without media would definitely be like weird. I don't know. I feel like the stuff I read about and the stuff I watch online are definitely have opened my eyes to many things I never would have known about otherwise, like many problems in our society and many just like, and there's like good stuff too. So I don't know, I'd probably be more of like a closed-minded person without media. Like I wouldn't ever I don't know, and I just wouldn't know as much as I do now.